Welcome, Ophiuchus. Ophiuchus the serpent bearer, the keeper of the esoteric wisdom. Ophiuchus the wise one. Let's see what mystic guidance is coming through for you. Not just for the week, but also for the whole month. The whole month of March. But first, let's find out if you are a true Ophiuchus. And this is according to 13th sign astrology, which is sidereal astrology. Chances are you are, because Ophiuchus does not exist in 12 sign astrology. However, let's find out if you're a true Ophiuchus. Because I, Adam, am a 13 sign astrologer. And if you want to know more, download Star Walk 2, put in your month, day, year, and time of birth, and see where the sun was placed for you the moment you were born, because it should be an Ophiuchus if you were born between November 30th to December 17th. Once again, November 30th to December 17th. Hello and welcome, Ophiuchus. Now, let's talk about what's going on these days. Okay, so, from now on, you will get a reading for the whole month of every month, starting with, obviously, March. And then you will also get a reading for the new moon and the full moon. Anything else you will find in the community section, and you can read those posts daily, because the transits that are happening throughout each and every day are going to be in the community section in the post. Also, you will see the retrogrades happen, as well as the directs, and anytime there's a major transit, which is when one planet goes into another sign, all in the community section in those posts. But for now, I'm going to give you a little recap of what's going on this month of March. Today, being March 1st, Venus retrogrades in Pisces in the 7th house, nestle around open enemies. If you want to know more about that, go over and read that post. On March 13th, there's a Crow blood moon. Crow moon because that's the moon of March, the full moon of March. And that's all about the magic of healing. That's right. March is all about the magic of healing. Blood moon because it's a total lunar eclipse. So this Crow blood moon is going to be in Leo in the 10th house, highlighting reputation. Your self-expression will be tied to your reputation. And have fun and be playful and creative. Now, March 15th, Mercury retrogrades in Pisces in the 3rd house, devoted to relatives. Anytime there's a retrograde, it's a review, a repeat, a re-evaluation happening. So Mercury retrogrades a communication. You might have to communicate with your relatives not once, not twice, but 3 times, just to convey that message that you want to convey to them. And once again, March 15th, you can read that in the post, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. That post will be out. And on March 29th, there's a partial solar eclipse in Pisces in the 2nd house, highlighting personal resources, your intuition attached to your personal resources. All happening. And now whenever there is an eclipse, it's not just for this month, but also 6 months down the road. So between now and 6 months from now, you may be seeing and witnessing, also participating in, personal resources and reputation going on. Your self-expression with your reputation, your intuition being tied to your personal resources. So, that's a recap with March. Now, let's get into your mystic guidance for this month of March. Starting with the dice, we have Neptune. Neptune is all about the dreams, the hopes, the inspiration. Also, could be hidden things coming to the surface. Then we have Leo. Leo's all about inspiration, charisma, playfulness, creativity, being a leader, And then the third house is naturally ruled by Gemini. Gemini is all about data collecting, communication, thinking, correspondence. This is the house of correspondence, so your comings and your goings, the short trips, going to the post office, the grocery store, the gym, communicating with your relatives, your neighbors, even acquaintances that you will find here. And it could be something that you've even dreamed about. Maybe you dreamed about a relative and you want to share with them the dream, and it could bring inspiration to them. So look into that during this time, Ophiuchus. And now for the overall energy, we have light codes. Travel awaits you. This travel could be physical travel, where you can go short distance or long distance, or even the journey within to get those light codes. Be out in the sun. You can sun gaze. Sunset's usually the best time to sun gaze. So if you have an opportunity to do that, I would encourage you to do that. Make sure you really wait for the sun to go down to where it doesn't hurt your eyes. But you can receive those light codes just by being out in the sun. And you can also receive the light codes by going within and taking that journey as well. You can visualize where you want to be and how you want the scene to be. And you can use the power of both Neptune and Leo for those visualization processes. And for the biggest challenge, we have Water Guardian coming to say, connect with your emotions. Maybe you might be having a hard time connecting with your emotions, and Water Guardian is saying, it's time to connect with your emotions. Don't let your emotions overcome you. Observe them and let them come and go, but learn to actually connect with those emotions. And then for the hidden influences, we have Guardian of Thought. You may be called upon to be a spokesperson for a cause close to your heart. Your angels will give you the perfect words and you'll do brilliantly. And those could be those light codes coming through. You might want to talk about them. You may be asked to be a mentor or find one yourself. This situation involves someone who's professional with a positive attitude and fresh ideas. This person, who could be you, may be emotionally unavailable. And that's where the Water Guardian comes in to say, connect with your emotions. And now, for the guidance from Spirit, we have ancestral wisdom. What does that mean to you, Ophiuchus, the keeper of the esoteric wisdom? What does it mean when your ancestors are talking to you as you go within it on your journey? We are your ancestors and we love you. We walked the earth many years before you. We ask you at this poignant time to learn and grow from our past experiences. You are our legacy. Take that in for this moment right now, Ophiuchus. You are the legacy of your ancestors. And we will keep on helping you as we continue to evolve here in the spirit world. Even now, the work that you're doing here on earth, your ancestors are applauding you and congratulating you, and they're evolving as you're evolving. You are still connected to your ancestors. They might have left the meat suit long, long ago, but they're up there cheering for you during this time, Ophiuchus, and saying, you got this, and we support you 100%. Your ancestors have your back. Take that in. And then we have here for opportunities and blessings, the Two of Winter. Indecision is holding you back. Make the choice that's best for you rather than trying to please others. It doesn't matter about what others think. It's more what's going to please you. Feeling trapped between the intellectual and the emotional. Let the emotions come through. It's okay. And then for the action to take, we have Earth pulsing. Tune into that. Tune into the Earth pulsing. The pulse of the mother. Slow down and take some time in nature. Ophiuchus, you want those light codes? Go out into nature. Connect with your emotions. Connect with the emotions of Mother Earth. Connect with the emotions of your ancestors. It's all about connecting and making the connection. And then for the inner work, we have shedding illusions. The first step is awareness. The second is acceptance. And that's where that emotions come in. You're aware of them, and then you just accept them. You don't judge them. You don't try and evaluate them. You just accept them after you're aware of them. Reality, honesty, self-love. That's what it's about. Loving yourself more than anything. And being honest with yourself. And being honest with others. And for the mindset, we have gambling. Excessive gambling can have dangerous consequences. Don't risk too much. Don't risk it all. Risk it for the biscuit, but very little. You don't have to risk too much. So be mindful of that during this time, Ophiuchus. And now for the overall message. Starting with the rune. We have the rune Ansus. Ansus. Wisdom. God. A revealing message or insight. Communication goes right back to those light codes. Signals. Inspiration. Enthusiasm. Speech goes right over to guardian of thought. True vision. Power of words. Words have power. That's why it's called spelling. You cast a spell every word you say. Power of words and naming. Blessings, the taking of advice. Could be the advice of your ancestors. Could be the advice from the light codes you're receiving. The taking of advice. Tapping into your innate wisdom. That wisdom that lies deep within. The God within you, Ophiuchus. Now, the color you want to pay attention to during this time is dark blue. Dark blue comes to mind. As well as the stone that is dark blue, lapis lazuli. Lapis lazuli, Ophiuchus. Get some of that if you don't, because lapis lazuli can assist you on your path to ascension and enlightenment. Now, Ophiuchus, if you've never been here before, go ahead, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, get the all to get more and more of this content. Also, give this a thumbs up so other Ophiuchans just like yourself can come and hear this message. And comment down below if this resonated with you. Also, if you know your moon sign, your rising sign, or even your north node, go to the description down below. Click on the link to go to that playlist to hear more and more of your mystic guidance for this month of March. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.